a victory for the Chicago Bears on this great Sunday Halloween weekend. Love to see the Bears come out on top over the Cincinnati Bengals 47-42. What a game it was. What excitement, what craziness, what awesome play by the Chicago Bears on offense, and Caleb Williams does it again. He comes back in a short time and able to put his team on top when it needed the most. It is underestimated how great that man is in the short time. Thank you for tuning in to Claws Up Bear Down. I am your host, Claws, and this is where we dive deep into all things Chicago Bears football. This is the Bengals versus Bears recap for your victory day on this fine Sunday. I'm going glasses off now. Okay. Bears win with a crazy game and some crazy stats in that game. Unbelievable game from Kyle Monangai. We can't say enough about how great Kyle Monangai and the running backs were today. Kyle Monangai had over 175 yards rushing. Are you kidding me, Kyle Monangai? 7th round pick, 175 yards rushing. This is a rushing attack that couldn't get anything going before the bye week, and now they are a potent type running attack here in the NFL. And it doesn't matter who you play against. You are playing against NFL talent, right? You have a 7th round draft pick going off like that. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So we go ahead and we look at these stats real quick. Bears improved to 5-3 and are in, 5-3, still in 3rd place in the NFC North, which is a crazy place to be in. 3rd place in the NFC North after a 47-42 win over Bengals. Now, some highlights. Kyle Monangai, 26 yards on the ground. Insane out of him. Colston Loveland. He has been slandered for the entire season. My man came into the year hurt. People said they should have picked Tyler Warren, and then today he proved why he is supposed to be the number 10 overall guy and why he was picked over Tyler Warren. 118 yards and 2 touchdowns for just 6 catches. 118 for 2 touchdowns, including a 22nd left in the game touchdown down the seam for 50 some odd yards. That man can move. And then he also hit the baby on a guy for his first touchdown of the season, first touchdown of his career. Breakout game for those 2 young men. That was awesome to see. We also got to see Austin Booker come out and get a nice sack, a big-time sack, and able to pop that ball out and get that sack for the team, but he ran the dude over. Austin Booker, who is small in the sense of he's not very large weight-wise for a defensive end, stiffed on the dude, ran him over Orlando Brown Jr. That was awesome. Let's get to the man at quarterback, Caleb Williams. I think the stat line looks good. 20 of 34, 3 touchdowns, and 280 yards passing. That is a great stat line for him. But the tale of the tape really for Caleb Williams is that when it matters the most, when his team needs him to step up, when we need him to lock in as a franchise quarterback, he puts the Bears in position to win football games. He's done it multiple times already this season. This game, the game against Washington, the game against Vegas. Last year, these are games they lost, but they still put him in position to win. The Packer game at home, the Vikings game at home to go into OT, the Lions game that was absolutely fumbled by Matt Eberflus's dumbass. Caleb Williams puts his guys in positions to win. And it's not always been pretty. There's been rough moments for sure that have happened in these games. But he held the ball well today in the sense that he didn't give any turnovers, and he was able to come up clutch when it mattered the most. What defines great quarterbacks? Is it winning fantasy football stat lines, or if it's winning damn football games? This man right here, Caleb Williams, he seems to win football games when it matters. And I'll take that stat line, 283 touchdowns. I'll take that stat line, okay? Tyson Bagent isn't going to be anywhere near this team. Where he was used today, he did get on the field, so everyone can stop talking about it. He did get on the field. He got his chance. He had a nice pass, okay? But it's not Tyson Bagent time at all. It is Caleb Williams' team for the foreseeable future. He is going to be the quarterback of this team through his rookie deal. The question will be, as it transpires, is he going to get the rookie extension? Is he going to get the 5th-year option? Are they going to sign him before that 5th year? That's really the litmus test for Caleb Williams. But this is an uphill trajectory for this man. He's done great for the Bears. And I think that he's showing progress. The things that he can get better at is that I feel when he gets into these play action pass situations, he's scrambling too much. The holding the ball stuff is real. It's a real criticism and very fair. He needs to find a way to do a better job of that and not just hold the ball and run around. He needs to get the ball out of his hands quicker. A couple times he did that. He puts dots on people and they're in a good spot. I think he's trying to. I think he's learning how to do it, and he's not there yet. We want him to be there, but he's not quite there yet. But he's showing progress. The fact that Colston Loveland got involved in this game, was able to go off, is awesome because Caleb has historically not targeted tight ends. That's great to see. Rome Odunze had a down game. Is what it is. He had a couple of drops. The touchdown, he hit his hands and dropped. It was behind him, but he still dropped the ball. I think that number one guys, if it touches your hands, you should catch it. And I think that Rome is the number one guy. But a little bit of a down game statistically, but the Bears won the game. The Bears won the game, and that's the most important thing. I mean, that fourth quarter, 16 points for Chicago, 15 points for Cincinnati. I mean, come on. What a game we just saw. 47-42. I mean, the Bengals just lost two absolute heartbreakers. Sucks to suck. Not the Bears. Bears won this game. And you're just trying to find ways to win. But when's the last time the Bears put up 47 points? But he finds a way to close out games when it matters the most. The defense is a whole other conversation. The defense is missing their best players right now. And they haven't been able to get a pass rush until today. They got some pass rush going. But Joe Flacco's old ass still threw for 470, 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Giving up 42 points in an NFL game ain't good enough, my boys and girls. It's not good enough, boys and girls. They have to get better. They have to get better. They did a good job on the running attack. Chase Brown only had 37 yards, but Higgins was unstoppable. 21 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 7 receptions. Yikes, that's the same stat line almost as Colston Loveland. And they shut down Chase a little bit, to be honest. I mean, he wasn't hyper involved in the game. He had some nice plays where he looked scary. It looked like he shut him down. They did it. 6 yards to 111. They still didn't shut him down. But it felt like he didn't have as big of an impact in the game as T. Higgins. T. Higgins made catch after catch after catch. I mean, that's a two-headed monster we've ever seen. You know, I would love to see Rome and Luther Burden III become those two. The question is, who's who? We don't know yet. Rome right now is number 1. And DJ Moore is number 2, more gadget role. But when we look at Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I don't know if Rome's Jamar Chase or T. Higgins. And I don't know who Luther Burden III is yet. So this is who I like to see them too. But that's a crazy performance by both of them. And you're able to keep Jamar Chase out of the end zone, which is good. Okay. A wild game. An absolutely wild game. That was a insane way for the Bears to win. So what do we know about this team? We know they can win when they need to. I mean, you call it like I see it. You just play it. You play the teams you can play. When the chips are pushed in and they're able to find a way to lock in, they get the job done. They find the field goal. They get the touchdown. They make it happen on offense. We want to have an offensive team. I would prefer the defense to even give up 470 yards to Joe Flacco, but I'd rather see the offense be able to score 47 points, regardless of the defense. So it's awesome to see. And the young guys getting going is great. I like that we know that they can get the young guys involved now. Kyle Monangai, I mean, that's a superstar performance for sure. 175 yards. For sure, a superstar performance. And Colston Loveland, man, he's just getting started. Y'all ain't worried about him yet. Get worried. He's a problem. My man's a problem. 6'7", 250-something. You can't just tag. They tried to hit him in the body on that long play, and he just ran them over. He's a problem. And what do we know about trade deadline? Trade deadline's coming. I think they're going to make a trade. I think they're going to go all in on defense, but this is my preference. I prefer that they go and get a defensive playmaker and not just a depth piece. They need someone who can go get the quarterback. You go all in and go get the quarterback. Find someone who can get him. Go save Hendrickson from this trash-ass Bengals team. Go get Jeffrey Simmons from Tennessee. Find a guy who can make a difference when it matters the most and go get the quarterback. They don't have that guy yet. And for whatever reason, these soft tissue injuries continue to happen for the Chicago Bears. They have to find a way to keep these guys healthy and get them right and get them back in the game. But I am so happy as a Bears fan they found a way to win this game. That is an incredible way to win a game. And it shows a lot of heart and a lot of ability and a lot of courage and a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of the way to get locked in. They didn't break. They stayed involved and we stayed with them. So happy for the Bears. Bears are now 5-3 in Chicagoland, and Ben Johnson era is off to a hot start. It's off to a hot start. 5 wins, 3 losses only. Man, this is a great way to start. But let me know in the comments below, who do you think is the player of the game? Is it Colston Loveland, or is it Kyle Monangai, or is it Caleb? Really, those 3 cats had an amazing game. Who do you think is the player of the game in the comments below? And if you're not subscribed already, smash the subscribe button to claws up, bear down. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and check out another video. Stay around a little bit longer. Peace. Stay locked in.